dopest, the hardest battle I ever been in my life was against this dude, fellow foot soldier, my man Triune. One of the nicest people I ever met in my life. I ain't talking about polite either, because he's not polite at all. Like, he's not polite at all. He's polite to ladies. He's polite to, you know, the ladies in his life or whatever. But as far as just a person in general, like the first time we met, it was, you better be nice, I better be nice. In fact, if you move wrong, we'll bash your crotch upside your head. Like, that's how we met. You from this coast, I'm from that coast. You know what I mean? I'm nicer than you. Who are you? Who are you? You know what I mean? Right. We spitting this close, and you move wrong, I'm gonna punch you in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? But my man Triune, so.
What up?
What's going on, Triune?
Yo, I appreciate you having me, brother. Thank you.
Hey, I appreciate you, you know, coming through. Let me ask you a question, because, you know, you came from California.
Right.
And you came down here specifically for?
The A3C Festival.
That's what it is, the A3C Festival. Yeah. Tell me about that grind. Tell me about that, why independent artists, as such as yourself, would, you know, come out here on his own dime?
Right.
Bring your crew of people.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Talk to me about that for all my independent artists out there who's listening and who want to be in this game and what they're trying to do and what your goal is.
Right. So, I mean, I feel like right now is the perfect time for an independent artist because you no longer have to go through a major label or a major company to be able to touch the people. There's so many different mediums out there, whether that be Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, Facebook, whatever it may be. But you can go directly to the people. I don't need Universal. I don't need Warner Brothers to touch the people for me because I don't need traditional forms of marketing. So one, it's our time. If you ever been a grinder, a cat that invests in his own craft, right now is a perfect time for you. As far as why I would do this, there's not too many times where you're gonna get situations like the A3C Festival and BET, you know, Hip Hop Awards weekend being in one city on, you know, during a 3 to 5 day span. So you get everything from, I'll give you an example, like I ran into the Alchemist at Gladys Knight's Waffle House, right? So you get everything from, you know, I also ran into like the rapper Big Pooh from Little Brothers. So you're gonna get everything from that to my boy Eric running into Waka Flocka's mom dead. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this wide web of all different artists that all have different messages, that all have something different to bring to the table. And so whether you're in my vein of music, which is more of a conscious street brand of music, you can find contacts that's gonna help you further your movement there. If you want, you know, y'all brought up Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan, if you want that vibe, there's people out here that can help you facilitate that movement too. So, yeah, I mean, that's why it's really important that, you know, whenever you have a lot of people from, I don't want to say all of them is from the culture, but just for the lack of bloviating, you got a lot of people from the culture all meeting in one city at one time. Yeah, I mean, networking is the lifeblood of an independent artist, you know?
True indeed. When you say lifeblood of an independent artist as far as networking, could you be an artist that's trying to put their music out and be antisocial?
I mean, I don't even understand why artists, like, I've had artists say that to me, and I'm like, well, what's the point? Like, just record it in your living room and just listen to it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, the music business is about being social. Any artist, right? Like, it doesn't matter what your message is. Your message could be some Dead Prez vibe type thing, or it could be some Young Thug vibe. An artist wants their music to be appreciated. That's the whole point. So when you're out here performing, you're performing in front of people. You're not performing in front of nobody. If not, just go to the rehearsal hall. So, you know, being antisocial is anti-music business to me. Right. If you want your music, if you're a musician, you want your music to be heard. And it doesn't matter if that's 200 people or 200 million people. You want it to be heard. So you can't be antisocial. That's just an oxymoron. You know, they're antonyms to me.
I hear you. My man is using all these big words. He's educated.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
I stay in the books.
That's what it is. And so I'm expecting them lyrics because, you know, that's one thing I be telling artists, and especially MCs. I was like, yo, like, you gotta read.
Yeah.
You gotta be able, you gotta read. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll make you lyrical.
Yeah.
I mean, not only that, it's like you can only thrive off of so much life experience. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much repetition in your life. Like if you got a 9 to 5, you continually go to that 9 to 5 and you do the same shuck and jive every day. How much inspiration from that are you gonna get to continue to keep writing records after? Like, you have to expand your knowledge base and learn new things so that you can share that new knowledge base that you just learned with the people. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, like, that's the social element to the content of music. You're learning certain things and you're spreading them. Like, I give you an example. I bring up KRS-One because we both toured with the guy. We was both on his Life album. Back in '97, he dropped the I Got Next record. Oh, no. I think it was '95, he dropped the self-titled album. And on that self-titled, I was 14 at the time, and he spit a verse on there that was basically detailing, you know, at that point we're in the age of Pisces, and then how, you know, the sun changes its housing, and then you enter the age of Aquarius, and he's talking about all these astrological things. My mind immediately clicked on, was like, what is he talking about? Went right down to the bookstore, grabbed a couple books on astrology, and figured out what he was talking about. That's the whole point of this thing. Is you're gonna share information, but it can't just be from your 10-block radius in your hood. You gotta grow from that.
Not according to Lil B.
Lil B is weird out. You know what I mean? Like he does that on purpose, I think.
I think so. I think maybe he just, you know,
300,000 views.
that's what it is.
The shock values.
I'm
It's
telling
valuable.
you. 89.3 WRFG. Do me a favor, introduce the song I'm about to play.
Yo, you about to play Loyalty Over Everything. We, you know, acronym LOE. This is all from my last project called Razor Felt Born to Succeed. It's in all digital outlets now. You went straight to the headphones.
You have no